Aloha and welcome, Kamakani. Thank you for joining in from wherever you are to help make this year's alumni reunion so meaningful. While we wish that we could be together for this special gathering, it is our deep connection to one another and to our beloved HPA that will transcend any distance we may have to endure right now. For more than 70 years, HPA has helped to foster powerful bonds between generations of students in the classrooms, on the playing fields, and in each passing exchange. Built on the shoulders of pioneers like Anna Lindsay Perry Fisk, Jim and Lynn Taylor, and countless others who understood that this special school, tucked into the verdant hills of Waimea, could provide a world-class education and be a force for good in the community and the world. We owe them a debt of gratitude for their vision and perseverance. The foundation that they built here at HPA is strong and allows us to move forward with clear-eyed purpose. We are very pleased to say that this year, despite the myriad obstacles presented by the COVID-19 pandemic, we have met the call with collective hard work, creativity, and compassion for ourselves and others. Our classrooms are bustling with activity. Enrollment is strong across all divisions, and we are making real progress toward our institutional priorities. Chief among these is our commitment to ensuring access to HPA for students from many backgrounds, affording them both the real-world skills they will need to succeed, while modeling for them and nurturing within them a sense of malama kaulu, care for our community of spirit, land, and people. We balance being a school that's academically vigorous and competitive with also truly preparing our graduates for a world beyond standardized tests and classroom assignments. Financial aid has always been a priority at HPA, but this year, perhaps more than ever, we were called to expand our efforts. In recognition of the economic fallout of the pandemic and increased financial pressures on many of our families, HPA responded by stretching our financial aid and scholarship programs as far as possible to meet the need. With the help of generous donors and foundations, we continued our investment in the Waiaka initiative in support of financial aid and committed ourselves to helping ensure that the cost of tuition is not an insurmountable barrier for our students and their families. Notwithstanding this commitment, demonstrated need has increased significantly, with many families qualifying for 50% aid or greater. For the 2021-2022 academic year, more than 1/3 of returning families have applied for financial aid. In response, HPA expanded its financial aid budget and is awarding COVID-19 grants to families whose households have been financially affected by the pandemic. We will continue to dedicate critical resources to financial aid so that every student who wants to pursue an HPA education can do so, irrespective of their family's ability to pay. Our campuses are an essential part of what makes an HPA education so exceptional. The visionary architecture of Vladimir Osipov continues to inspire generations of students. It is our responsibility to preserve this legacy while simultaneously looking ahead to increase efficiencies and meet the challenges presented by a changing climate. HPA's current capital priorities reflect this duality, with a concurrent focus on restoring and preserving our beloved Davies Memorial Chapel and moving ahead with our campus-wide sustainability efforts. Our Sustainability Master Plan is a long-term game changer designed to support enhanced programs, behavior shifts, conscientious resource tracking, stewardship, and community partnership infrastructure, as well as our K-12 framework for maximum student experience and impact. HPA's commitment to holistic sustainability is a manifestation of the belief that if we teach our students to care for their communities, for their planet, and for one another, they will carry these principles with them as they head out into the world. These initiatives do not live in a vacuum. Instead, they are grounded in and buoyed by our continued commitment to provide an outstanding student experience where our young people can learn, play, and grow together. Every day, we work to address the enormous opportunity of educating the next generation. Waimea, Hawaii, and the world need young people who are capable and honest, who solve problems, ask questions, love the land, engage with their communities, and care for themselves and others. None of this is possible without a robust annual fund and endowment. We continue to encourage our entire school community, alumni, parents, and friends, to give generously and invest in the important endeavor of preparing our young people to lead lives of purpose. The principles set out here of integrity, vision, resilience, and aloha are not new to HPA. They are deeply embedded in the fiber of this special school, in the smiles, the laughter, and the lifelong friendships, in the scholars, mentors, and coaches. They represent the foundation upon which the school is built, a foundation that has allowed us to be agile and resourceful during this time of incredible uncertainty. Instilled in each of us and carried on by each successive generation of Kamakani, these principles help to ensure that HPA is here for another 70 years and well beyond. Mahalo nui for being part of this journey, and congratulations on this special occasion of your reunion. Aloha.